Yes, top of the evening, y'all. Let me check my levels real quick. Check the levels. See how we are sounding. This is gonna be a quick one. I ain't gonna be on that long. Um, be in and out like a robbery. In and out like a robbery. This ain't gonna be no long. Most likely this will be under an hour. I don't see myself staying on um over an hour. I don't see myself staying on over an hour, right? So we sound good right there. Uh, are we live anywhere else? Yes, we are. Okay, but we do sound good. Um, cause this microphone is like, y'all see my setup. It's nice. It's nice, right? But I just want to do a couple reactions tonight to some stuff that I seen. I seen a brazen robbery of a jewelry store. I want to touch on that because I think that's like a sign of the times, right? Like a crazy robbery. I want to touch on that. Um, I want to talk about shout out to Fame. Famous Wilson is fighting May 30th at the Prudential Center. He's a he's a UGK, a underground king. He's gonna have a lot of support out there, man. We got 21 people in the building tonight, man. Hopefully y'all hitting the like button, man. Hit the like button, run the likes up, man. This is a soul streaming, man. Run the likes up, man. Damn, if I knew I was gonna have that many people in there, I would have had Fame up on the screen. Matter of fact, let me get Fame up on the screen, man. Damn. See how YouTube be working? Some days y'all want to blow the channel up, right? Other days, y'all play the bushes. If I knew my man, if I knew y'all was gonna give it up like that, I would have had my guy. I would have had my guy up on the what's the name? I would have had him up on the screen. There he is, right there. Famous Wilson, May 30th at the Prudential Center. Y'all would have had them up on the screen, man. Look, now they want to hide my numbers. See, I just had 21 of y'all up in here, man. It was just 21 of y'all up in here. The moment I get to marketing and doing what I do, now y'all want to exit out, man. Well, it's all good. It's all good, man. We've been exposing a lot of the YouTube gatherings, the algorithms, the hiding of content, and you know how y'all do on this YouTube, man. Y'all hide people's content to make people think that where your $25 does double duty. They're not being watched. We know how y'all move. We know how y'all moving and grooving out here now, man. Let's make sure y'all smash the like button. Right? Smash the like button. Throw your eagles, because we the war eagles over here. Throw your eagles in the chat. Right? All these things are free to do. There we go. 10 in the building. 10 in the building. Don't mind if you hear my kids, because it's their hour to be goofy. You hear them fighting. Let me see if we can hear them fighting. I can hear them clear as people's content to make people think that. Where your $25? I want to see if I hear them fighting. Well, they're playing Roblox, I think. That's it. Roblox, I think. That's it. Yeah, so you can hear them clear as day. Now, this microphone is like so high def. This is a high def microphone, man. I think I got like soundproof shit around here, man. This is like a one of the microphones that I was watching a Netflix series, right? You know when they be bugging, they bugged the lawyer's office and they was hearing everything. This is one of those type of mics, man, because they're in the opposite room, and you hear them clear as day. Well, insert my app. Yeah, I know y'all heard that. You can hear them clear as day. Clear as day, man. Now, if I didn't have the microphone on, I don't think you would be able to hear them. But this, like I said, this microphone just picks up everything. But yes, that is Famous Wilson, May 30th, the Prudential Center. It's a big card, man. Shout out to my guy Rodney, Rice R&R, and Tiffy. Tiffy out of Philly, Tiffy Bay. I think they're putting this show on, right? Along with other local promoters and stuff, man. But salute to that, man, for giving guys fights and opportunities and stuff. And you know what's cool? The weather should be nice, right? I think this fight is gonna fall on the same night as the Barclays Center card that hasn't been announced yet, but allegedly we're gonna say that is the same night as Rolly and Devin Haney, right? At the Barclays. But if I do step out, I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna be with my guy right here, May 30th. I'll be in Jersey. But let's get to the reaction.
Somebody right now.
I really believe the way that they changed the rules of the game, that I could really still go out there and give a team close to double-digit touchdowns. I really still believe.
I mean,
let's man.
I can still get up on the rim. I can still dunk a basketball. Okay. And so me just being able to go up and just use my hand-eye coordination and body control, I still think I can still go out here and maybe get close to 10, 11 touchdowns this season.
Would you be open to it?
What's holding you back?
If a team called, is Randy answering the phone?
I think for me, it would have to be the right call, the right team. The only thing I'm really missing right now is a Super Bowl ring. So if the right call and the right opportunity came and the team gave me an opportunity to come out there and just be a red zone threat, I could put that 84 back on once more time.
Let's go, man. Are you kidding me, man? You're getting me hyped just thinking about you doing this, man.
Welcome to Shanewz. Marketing insights.
That was fire right there, right? And let me tell you how fake the internet is, right? This is how fake the internet is. I did, when I do my videos, right? I put my clips out, right? When you market yourself, or your brand, or your business, right? They try to dilute that, man. They try to dilute that. Like I was looking on, because I be monitoring the numbers now, right? So this particular clip, right? This particular clip, check the vibes out, right? This particular clip. Only 64 views on IG, right? All the other ones, well over 100. Of the Brian Norman. Well, this one's over 2. Another one over 2, right? But all these, I clip I use 5 clips from that. 4 of them, like I said, 2 of them over 2. Another one over 150. The one particular one right here where I am where they edited it up and they said my company, my brand, my business, only 64. 64. You know why that is? Is because this is power right here. This is power. Anytime you market what you do, they do not want to promote that.
And mentorship you can trust.
This is the Source Experience. The news by Shanewz. Marketing, media, management. They did not want to. They did not want to push that. Man, serious inquiries only. Yeah. You know, mentorship program. They did not want to push that. It's a lot, man. We are plugged in, man. Like I said, serious inquiries only. Let me mute this because I got music, but that is Fame once again. May 30th, Prudential Center, Famous Wilson, man. He has fought on big cards, man. Pro box. Now this is fun.
Amidst snowy conversations and materialistic musings.
Guns and butter.
This is a jacket. This is a Pelly, and this is 1,500.
I'm talking about the fit. Look, let me write that down. She's bragging about 1,500, spending 1,500. $1,500 on a Pelly. Well, she didn't spend it. Shout out to her coworker. Her coworker looked out for her. But still, $1,500, right? Just imagine what you could have really did with that $1,500. That's a nice coat. Guns and butter, though, man. It's a beautiful coat. Just imagine you put that $1,500 into some stocks or something that's gonna turn into something. Like $1,500. If you go to sell that coat back right now, you won't get $1,500 for it. You may get a little something for it, but not $1,500. Right? Guns and butter, man. Guns and butter. But that was funny, man. Shout out to her. It's her birthday. Well, it was her birthday, I think, yesterday. So, you celebrate your birthday. But guns and butter on that, man. Hopefully y'all are catching the soul.
Oh, the nails, like $102. They screaming tea. They screaming tea.
Yeah, did you get the Pelly? That's material. That's materialistic, like I just said. Yeah, she got that from Daniel's Leather. Daniel's Leather, they sell a lot of leathers, right? Because they get the celebrities, the influencers. And I told you, we live in a world where it's easy to program people. Like I said, just imagine you took that $1,500 instead of buying. I don't think she paid $1,500. I'm gonna be honest. They probably valued it at 15, and you know how that goes. Probably 650, 7, 8 the most, right? But just imagine you took that 800 and you took that 800 and you invested that into some stock. You bought a couple of different shares of stock, right? And then go buy after your stock accumulate 1,500, then go buy your leather, man. Let your money work for your money, right? That makes any sense, man. Tom, what's going on, good brother? Good to see you over here, War Eagle. Salute, man. He said, Coach, even when you don't see me, I'm hitting that like button. I know you're a War Eagle, man. You salute the channel and the brand. You never been in the bushes, Tom. I think right now, the flow that I have created now with the new station, the command center, the upgrade of the technology, the equipment. I got a lot of these dudes who secretly were in competition, never really supported. They just got weird. And like I said, I'm not even in y'all lane. I'm not even in y'all lane, man. A lot of y'all come on here, y'all click up, y'all group up, y'all are supposed to be fans of things that I actually have done, accomplished. But when I speak on my experiences in that field, y'all feel some type of way. So now what I do me, like I've always been doing, man. But I appreciate you though, Tom. As always, right? We're gonna keep it moving because I want to get to that robbery, that brazen robbery, man. Like I said, I'm trying to stay on under an hour. Listen, that shit holds no value. Did you get that from Daniel's Leather?
What?
Did you get that from Daniel's Leather?
Yes.
I remember they had the convention.
And guess who brought it for me? My homegirl.
I remember you told me. That shit is real fly. Real fly. That's a nice jacket. That's a nice jacket. Yes, that's TikTok. I have that on TikTok as well as yeah, there it is. Brick City, Philadelphia. These are Philadelphia promoters. Yeah, Tiffy Bay and my guy Rodney, R&R. R&R, for those of y'all that don't know, look, R&R is Woo's promoter. That's Woo. Woo that just fought I know Rodney. Rodney's a good dude, man. I remember we sparred with a lot of his fighters, man. We used to go down there in Philly and spar, man. So shout out to Rodney Rice for putting on this show in the Prudential Center, man. Him and Tiffy Bay, man. Philly guys, man. Shout out to Philly. Right? But here's this brazen robbery. This is what I really wanted to talk about tonight, man. This is a sign of the times, man. Look.
It all happened so quickly. 10 seconds of smashing the window and glass door. Once it gives way, 4 robbers enter and start smashing the cases and grabbing everything they can.
They came with a laundry bag. They just took it and put it in, like really like 3 minutes. Everything they just put it in.
Yo,
like nothing.
Brazen. That's a brazen robbery. Like, bro. They went in there and did a smash and grab. They did a smash and grab and got away with, I think they said $1.5 million worth of jewelry. Now, they're definitely going to fence all that off. But just to have the audacity to just, to do that was like a brazen. Wow, you see they was masked up. A couple of them probably going to get identified. Because some of them, how technology is now with these cameras and all of that, even though they were so masked up, 1 or 2 of the guys, they wasn't that their murder ones wasn't as good as they should have been. And like I said, how technology is now, they probably will be able to put at least 2 of those guys together who they were, or have some sort of an idea. But this right here blew me away. I was watching this. I'm like, damn. Motherfuckers is, it's rough out here, man. I was telling my man Joe Dini, I said, it's like the purge, man. I said that to him yesterday, and then lo and behold, look at this. This was like a purge move right here, yeah. This was some shit out of Purge, man. Straight out of the Purge, man. Straight out of the Purge, man. Straight out of Purge, man. Brazen robbery, man. Now, the reason why I said I was brazen, like, I'm going to bring it back, right? They did the smash and grab. But it's like, what if the police was rolling down and caught this shit? Look at this shit, man. I ain't gonna play the audio. Look, you see all those cars right there? What if one of them was a police, right? Like, look at this. Like him right there. That's the one I said. They probably gonna identify him. His murder one wasn't that good. The rest of those guys though, they had their shit up to par. But you see the one guy that had the big sledgehammer. How technology is, man, they're gonna break him down. They're gonna break him down. This was in Jersey City, man. If y'all know about Jersey City, man, Jersey City's rough, man. It's rough, man. Look at this, man. Brazen act. It's like 6. I think they said that the shop closes at 8 or 6:30. People were still in the shop. Some of the workers, they ran out the back. Luckily, they escaped. But this was wild, man. Look at this shit, man. Smash and grab, man. Smash and grab, man. He said this is an inside job. You see some of the comments? Why? Because they're gonna get all that good insurance money. You think so? 1.5 million. See, Robert still 1 something million a smash and grab, a brazen act. He said it was an inside job. Why? Because they're gonna take all that good insurance money, right? Because you know all that's covered. He said YNs don't care about cameras. Cause what's going on? ATL in the building, Georgia. Yeah, they looked kind of old, man. They didn't look like no YNs, man. They just look like some dudes that were hungry, man. Times is hard, man. Times is hard. Now the only thing is they gotta fence all that shit, man. They gotta fence all of that, man. Man. But you know, they got the underground market. But it was it was two guys with the joints right there, the big hammers. They planned it out well. They had right with the sledgehammers, and then they have 4 guys grabbing everything up, man. But just the audacity, like you seen all those cars in the background. Yo, I reported on another one of these, I think last week. I can't remember the particular day, where they did the same similar thing. Did y'all see that one? Remember last week when I showed that one? It was 2 guys. They did it like broad daylight too. I think they was in Philadelphia. I think they was in Pennsylvania and Philly. And they did it while the store owners were there. They only stole from in the front of the store. Because remember, one of the store owners was trying to bang out. He hit the guy with something, but they didn't even give a fuck. And then they ran down the like the outlet type shit, and they got away. I was like, yo, motherfuckers they desperate, man. That's just a sign of the times, man. I ain't eating. Y'all remember that? And I paid the fool. He said, I ain't eating. Motherfuckers gotta eat, man. He said, YNs don't care. Now, when you hungry, man, and times is hard, you're gonna do what you gotta do, man. You're gonna do what you gotta do. Now that was a good lick. Over $1 million, 1.5 million, broke down 6 ways. That's a good look for them guys, man. But how long will they be free? Right? Because I think him right here, look, they know who that is. Look, you see his mask is terrible, man. His mask is terrible. They're gonna, when they go over the how technology is now, they're gonna know who he is. He's gonna be the one to get identified. And will he crack? Now the other guys, you couldn't really, it was hard. They came in right. You barely seen their eyes, man. You barely seen their eyes. But him right here, he's gonna get identified, man. His setup wasn't. He should have came a little better. He should have came a little better. What y'all think, right? He should have came a little better, man. His setup is gonna be if one of them got identified, it's gonna be him, man. His setup was just, he didn't have it, man. He should have looked in the mirror like, yo, nah, I ain't ready. You know what I mean, he should have had his shit down more, and it's gonna be him, man. It's definitely gonna be him. But I had to come on and just react to that, man, because I was like, that blew me away, man. This is like I said, the second one, because last week I did one of these, man. I was like, damn, they running in jewelry stores in broad daylight. That's how rough it is out here right now, man. That is how rough it is, man. But let me go. I got one more topic I want to touch. I did not post this one. So I'm gonna go back over here. Hopefully it's still on my.
It all happened so quickly. 10 seconds of smashing the window.
10 seconds. That's all it took, man. 10 seconds. Hopefully it's still on my timeline. Let me see. Now y'all caught my videos from earlier in the day. I had to come on and apologize. I was wrong. Ronnie Shields is Brian Norman Jr.'s coach. It is Ronnie Shields, and I like that fit, man. Ronnie Shields is a much better fit than Derrick James, man. Derrick James to me is not a good teacher. Ronnie Shields is an old school teacher. I definitely like that fit. Where is it? So that's when I was talking about it before, but I gotta confirm. Brian Norman went on Ring Magazine. I reached out before he confirmed it, but I didn't remember. I couldn't get the confirmation. I could not get the confirmation. There's Rena's at the command center right now. I mean, Rena, that's why it's so loud in here, man. Everybody's in this shit right now. Damn, hopefully it's over here, man. They go Shannon the Cannon. Big Shannon Briggs, man. That's a big, have you ever seen him in real life? That's a big man. Big man. All right. I think it's still on here. Hold on. The big fitness by two. Another big man, former Regis Progress strength and conditioning coach. The G man, Gerald McClellan, man. Damn. Yeah, you gotta watch that. Andre Ward was spot on. Boxing failed him. The fight with Nigel Benn. Now Tony Harrison is wilding. I seen a couple people mention this. Look, I'm giving y'all a little bit of boxing. Tony Harrison threw this man in a dress. The same man that knocked him out, but they're 1-1. They never did the trilogy. Maybe they trying to get a trilogy. Remember, Charlo was looking for a fight. I don't think nobody's gonna pay for that right now, man. They're like, that's why I was telling Malik, man. I was like, if Keith Thurman can knock off Fondora, it might can spark up the old regime of the PBC. But if he gets knocked off, it's kind of over. It's kind of over, man. It's definitely going to be over. But I think, me personally, I think these two are they're trying to stir up some drama so they could possibly get a fight. But like I said, I don't see nobody putting no bread up for them, man. Like they should have, truth be told, they should have been ran the third fight, man. But how they to me, the PBC always moved funny, man. It is what it is, man. They to me they always move funny. I know y'all definitely hear all that ruckus, man. I know y'all definitely hear all that ruckus. I know y'all definitely can hear all that ruckus. He said, if Thurman and Earl win, PBC will be back. I don't think they're coming back. I just think it'll be good for those guys. Because to be honest, PBC, boxing on a whole is kind of in shambles right now, man. It's kind of in shambles, man. The jig is up. Like, there's no real money behind it right now. All the false narratives that we've been we've been programmed for false narratives for so long about the money and the money these guys were making. That shit was all smoke and mirrors, and it's showing right now. That is why, like, last year, PBC, how many shows did they do? They barely did any shows last year. This year, you got people getting excited, right? Because they got this card coming up March 28th. Then they got David Benavidez fighting. I can't even say his name. I'm drawing a blank. But a lot of these fights, Cuzzo, are all collaborations. Remember when none of these guys really didn't want to collab across the street and all that? That's all you're seeing right now is crossing the streets because Zufov is making this happen. They're making these guys do this because Paramount Global is behind them, and they are going to be pumping out fights how the PBC and Top Rank used to do when they had the networks behind them, ESPN and Showtime and Fox and all that. These guys don't have that no more. And respectfully, I don't think Earl, because he's older, and Thurman, even if he wins, could do that because the jig is up. These guys were never as big as the narrative that we were getting programmed to believe. And this is just shown right now. And not only that, like I said, the YouTube market, where you remember when a lot of the content creators used to run with that, oh, YouTube keeps boxing alive. No, YouTube was killing boxing because I said I've been on this type of time. Majority of the guys that sit around and talk YouTube boxing all day, every day, they're bum-sumers. And they prove it because when do you guys work? When are you guys earning some money? If you sit online for XYZ, right, and the Matrix picks up on this. If you're on this panel for 3 hours and then you're on that panel over there for 2 hours, that's 5 hours out the day that we can show that you were stagnated. You wasn't doing nothing. And not only was you not doing nothing, you were arguing and debating about the same points. You're arguing, you're debating about the same points. But yet you're a consumer of boxing? No, you're not. You're a bum-sumer that's sitting around doing bum activities. But yeah, I hope that Keith Thurman wins. Yes, Unemployed Boxing Podcast. Facts, Corey. That's what YouTube boxing consists of, man. Right? It consists of. And they get mad at me when I talk my shit. But I listen, I hold down a career. I hustle. Legally hustle. When you see me doing DoorDash and Instacart and things like that, that's legal hustling. That's legal hustling, man. So I know it's a lot of you niggas on here that are agents, y'all are police, y'all are despicable dudes. I told you he's hustling. Look, no, I legally hustle. I legally hustle. Hey, you niggas, a lot of you niggas is undercover feds and you work with the police, man. But yeah, these guys sit around all day, every day, motionless, Corey. Motionless. They don't support nothing. I was telling a lot of my war eagles, I was like, I've been exposing the game now. That's why you see how I format my videos. Like, I'm not going to be sitting around giving out free game with the boxing anymore. I'm going to put out the videos the same way all these other guys alleged do. I'm going to premiere content. If they choose not to, put my videos out or hide my views like they do, right? Because I don't pay for. Listen, I will never pay for no views, man. Because I could pull up some of my videos that went viral. So why they not going viral now? I could pull up videos where I do thousands of views, right? And then I'll put out a video and they say I only did 3 views. Like, how? How is that possible? My daughter's friends, her crew watches my videos more than 3 times. But you want me to believe that when I put out a video, I'm only getting 3 views? Nah. He said, you haven't DoorDash in a while. Nah, no need to. You see all that overtime I was getting? I did some shit today though. I did a couple of Walmart orders because I haven't done Walmart Sparks since February. Since February 1st. So I did a couple today. But yeah, we made a killing. We made a killing. This was a good winter. We got a lot of OT. We got a lot of OT this winter. So I didn't really need to to do the deliveries on the weekends and the evenings. But I started up today. I did three today. Maybe I'll do a couple more this weekend. All right, just to get back in the groove, man. Just to get back in the groove, right? I did curbside today. But yeah, it was no need to, Corey. I made a lot of money this winter. A lot of money. Then I invested in some stock, and some of my stock are doing rather well. I have an inside trader, right? That's what they call those guys. He said YouTube is stealing money from creators. Yeah, but no, YouTube is they want you to buy views, man. They want you to buy views, man. Buy views, buy subscribers, buy all that shit. And then they say that helps to get you an algorithm, but does it? Because I think that's what happened with the boxing community. Because most of the boxing content creators that front like their influencers, if you think about them, they steal content because they're not real influencers. Like the Ice Road Truckers, I exposed that shit, man. I was doing thousands of views and I wasn't even having 100 people in my live streams. I was doing that with 30, 40 people watching my live stream. And my numbers was like 30,000 views, 16,000 views, right? But you got guys that sit on here, that's probably on here right now, got hundreds and hundreds of people alleged watching them. But then when they shut down their live stream, they only have 1,500 views. So do they really have those actual numbers? See? Yeah. But that's neither here nor there. But like I said, hopefully these guys, somebody will pick up this fight, but I don't think they will. Because truth be told, Charlo, the last time he fought Canelo for about between anywhere from $7 to $10 to $9 million. So he's gonna want a lot of money. And Tony Harrison's not gonna want to fight for no small change. So you got to take all that into consideration. Like, who's gonna put up that type of money for these guys now, man? Who's gonna put up that type of money? Right? That's why I said boxing for those guys, the older guys, it's in a bad space right now, man. But hey, what do I know, man? But listen, hopefully you guys enjoyed some of this content tonight. Feel free, constructive criticism before I close out, put it in the comments. And listen, get your requests in, man. I did the Devin Haney breakdown. Bill, that was by request, right? That was by request. Oh yeah, he put this dude to sleep. I can't show this, man, because the violence. Look, bink, bink, put him to sleep. Straight down the middle. See, when you know how to throw punches, that's what happens. See, he probably knew how to punch. Here's my cousin. He's holding down Jackal Fitness up there in Poughkeepsie, New York. They didn't get that much snow. They got a lot of rain. All right, but shout out to Cuzzo holding it down. Burt Cooper, Michael Moore. This was a hell of a fight, man. Burt Cooper had him, man, and then got caught, man. He rocked Michael Moore. Watch, y'all remember this fight, man? Big heavyweights, man. Bank, look, bank. Look, rocked him right there. You see? He rocked Michael Moore. Look, Michael Moore weathered the storm, man. and got up and put Bert Cooper, man. This was Atlantic City right here, man. The golden days. Look, he caught him right there. He caught him right there, man. Golden era, man. Bink. Michael Moore wasn't a big heavyweight, man. That's why George Foreman rocked him to sleep, man. Bert Cooper got caught right there, man. What a fight, man. Look. What a fight, man. Bang. Damn, Bert. Yeah, it was all good just a week ago. Look at that, man. It was all good just a week ago. Way to weather the storm. Michael Moore weathered the storm, man. This was a good heavyweight round right here, right? He weathered that storm, man. Classic. Tracy McGrady. Oh, God damn. Yeah, he was at the top of the square right there. Look at this. The top of the square. Ugh. Ugh. One more time, y'all. Look. Ugh. T-Mac. They don't make them like that no more, man. Like a lot of these guys now that try to go to the league. Shout out to the NILs, though. They're getting good money. But just imagine they had the NILs when these guys were coming out, man. They probably would have went to college and made millions and millions of dollars. But they went to the league, and the league has never been the same, man. And now the NBA, like, if you follow, the NBA to me is kind of soft. It's a joke, right? But that's neither here nor there. Right, but hopefully you guys enjoyed the source tonight, man. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the source. The golden age of boxing, exactly. That's what it was. That was the golden age. Foreman was losing the whole fight until he caught Michael Moore. Now, Foreman was setting him up, cuzzo. Yeah, that's what he was doing. He was rocking him to sleep, man. He made Michael Moore get comfortable, right? He was absorbing them shots, man. Big George was absorbing them shots. Did you ever see when Shannon Briggs said it, man? Shannon Briggs said the hardest he ever been hit in the fight was George Foreman. And he fought an old George Foreman. He said George Foreman knocked him out and then woke him back up. He said it was like getting hit by a car. And that's what George did to Michael Moore. He rocked him to sleep. He was setting that two-piece up the whole fight. And he got him in his range, in his comfort zone. Ping, ping. And it was a good night. He made his shoulders touch, man. He made his shoulders touch, man. But listen, man, I appreciate all the support. I got one more video to premiere tonight, but I'll probably premiere it tomorrow. Right? You know, that's the new formula we doing. We premiere a lot of the boxing content, especially the ones that I get the slips from my War Eagles. And that's how we rocking and rolling now, man. You know, it's cool when they do it, man. But listen, we're going to close out before my daughters come up in here. We'll get a little X-rated for y'all tonight, man. We'll get a little X-rated, man. It's late, right? It's not that late, but it's late enough where we get them to drop down and get your eagle on, girl. Drop down and get your eagle on, girl.
This is an oath by Shanewz. But hey, what do I know?
In the arena, look who I got. Ring girl.
Hi, Arena. Missy Girls.
Hey. Thank you.
Hey guys, this is Tiana Tuamotailoa. I'm a top-ranked knockout, and I want to give a shout out to Sauce Talk Podcast.
Thank you. You know the vibes.